Of topsy-turvy results so far, as we saw Rasasi being KO'd by Cool Boys, and now Z Game Strikers, who won 2 games out of 2 in the last match day, really struggling against G-Force Lions. And could we see another major upset here, Shoaib?
Well, definitely set for one. Mohammad Imran has been introduced into the attack. Economy of 8.5, which is very good in the shorter format.
Yeah, he bowls off spin from around the wicket. And a powerful striker of the ball, was player of the match in his previous game. So the Lions will be sensing an opportunity here to knock over the strikers. Nicely cut away by Lovepreet, and it will hit the fence. That's a beautiful shot.
Absolutely brilliant shot. Exquisite timing on that one from Lovepreet. Rocked on the back foot and played it in the gap behind point. Short and wide, never a great ball to start off with, and Mohammad Imran will have to pay the price.
Yeah, just slid on with the arm there. There wasn't any turn on it, and Lovepreet 23 of 16. They need him to get going here. Akshay Rathore new to the crease just yet. Oh, there's that sharp turn. There you go. Nicely bowled by Mohammad Imran.
Yeah, that's much better on the stumps, targeting the stumps. Oh, that turned sharply in.
And he bowled it into the surface. This time the long handle comes out and caught and dropped, and 4. Haider Ali, but what were you doing there?
Well, the easiest of chances that you can get at long on, straight at him. Didn't have to move an inch, but completely grasped that. And not only that, he dropped the catch and also conceded a 4.
Yeah, just got his hands in a mess. Wasn't sure whether to take it with wrists up or down. So Lovepreet gets a life and a boundary. And these are the small but critical errors that can change the game here, Shoaib.
You're right. You need to take those catches, especially the easier ones. On that occasion, he's failed completely. You have to feel for Mohammad Imran. After having created that opportunity, the fielders need to support the bowler.
Akshay Rathore. Just watching that one safely onto the bat, but straight to point. Good fielding. They need to sharpen up. That has been the main difference between the successful sides and the bottom dwellers. The catching has to improve.
Decent over so far from Mohammad Imran. Yes, he's conceded 9 runs. One more ball to go in the over. Hit straight down the ground. Beautiful hit. That good over is not so good anymore. 15 runs off it, and a brilliant hit from Akshay Rathore.
Well, that was absolutely belted on a length, and Akshay Rathore went for the full Monty. Half a dozen to conclude. 52 for 2 at the end of 6. Aditya Bhatia, young left-arm spinner, been very impressive throughout the DCC X10. Important spell for him. That has been absolutely hammered past extra cover. We can barely catch up to the ball.
That was hit hard, and that ball went at lightning speed, crossing the boundary ropes in no time. Lovepreet Bajwa, after that dropped catch, is looking even more dangerous.
Well, they call him Lovey for short, but there was nothing lovey-dovey about that hit. Absolutely cracked it off the blade. Sounded like a gunshot. And now he's looking dangerous. And they've dropped his catch. Haider Ali Butt will be thinking about it. Every run he makes from here will be painful. 2 wickets in the tournament so far for Aditya. And this time he goes straight downtown. 1 bounce over the rope.
You can't be feeding him in that zone. Lovepreet Bajwa. That was another gift from the young Aditya in the slot, asking to be hit. He hits it nice and clean, and that's hit the side screen. 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries for the young man.
Yeah, the straight boundaries are so short. If you're going to pitch it up, you are asking for serious trouble. Needs to bowl it slower outside off. Try to bring those square boundaries into play. Oh, he's bowled it on the pads. Gotten away with that one, Shoaib. Fine leg was up.
That was a much better delivery. Pulled his length back and it hit the pads going down the leg side.
Hint of turn there as well for Aditya. Needs to bounce back in this over. This time, the long levers of Lovepreet has launched this smack onto the side screen for a huge maximum. That's the 100th tournament 6 of the DCC X10 Division 2. And in fact, it's cleared the side screen into the next oval. Glorious hitting. And he's changing the nature of this batting effort. 42 now of just 23 deliveries. He's really cut loose against the spinners. Yeah, that's what you needed to do earlier, Aditya. Fizz it off the deck. Look at that turn on offer.
Nice ball, man, nice ball.
Remains to be seen if he gets another one, but look at that one. Put a lot of revs on the ball there. Beautifully bowled. Slightly fuller there. Missed his length. And Lovepreet will keep the strike with a single. 67 for 2 at the end of 7.
जो इधर आ थोड़ा इधर आ जाओ आप यहाँ आ जाओ इधर आ जा सही फील्डर ना सीधा करो यार आइए बता योर नेम बता अताउर रहमान बॉलर अताउर आप यहाँ आ जाओ
So the optional power play has been taken by Z Game strikers. And it's going to be the left arm spin of Ataur Rahman to bowl it. Good positive intent by the strikers and Lovepreet. He's been smacking the spinners all over the park, and why not? But Ataur Rahman, very skillful left arm spinner. Only went for 5 in his first over and got the wicket of Furqan Khalil. There's a long off, long on, and the leg side sweeper then. Let's see what will happen in this very important over of the game. Nicely bowled into the pitch there. Good start to the power play, Shoaib.
A decent start. He's bowled that first over and has not given away a lot of runs. Atta, just 5 and a wicket for him.
43 of 26 for Lavi. Oh, he paddles it and just beyond the keeper. Despairing dive. It was the right idea but couldn't execute the shot.
A desperate attempt from the keeper. Good attempt, but just couldn't get there in time.
Steps away, Akshay looking to make some room, but Atta followed him. So far, this over has been right on the money, bringing the G-Force Lions back into the game. Very intelligent bowler. Mixes it up nicely and has good instincts. Just hitting a break on the scoring. They need to get up to about 100, 110. So they need somebody to get going. Not a lot of time remaining. Just A flat hit down to long off. That will do very nicely indeed.
Sata wouldn't mind that at all. Z Games, they're slowly coming back into the game. 70. Can they get to 100? If they can, Z Games will feel that they would be able to restrict G-Force Lions.
Oh, beats everything there. Akshay. Well, he's late for the call and could have been run out there. Was just musing about his shot and then he saw his partner steaming in at him. Had to get a move on.
Now that was a risky run. Not needed at the moment. There is a good partnership building up and these two need to make sure they play till the end if Z Game Strikers want to get to a good total.
And they have their own fair share of spinners. Z Game Strikers. Glenn Fernandez comes to mind immediately. Mohammad Ismail. He's lofted him over wide-ish long off. That is the shot of the night, Shoaib Ahmed.
Absolutely brilliant. Magical shot, that one. It was not in the slot. He had to manufacture that shot. And what a brilliant way to bring up his 50. Just 29 deliveries is what it took for Lovepreet to get to that mark, that lion mark. And you can see appreciation from his teammates. 8 overs 77 for 2. 5 bowlers used so far. The pick of the bowlers, Ataur Rahman, 2 overs 14 runs and a wicket. And a wicket for Vijay Kumar, the captain of G-Force Lions. He was expensive, tad bit, 10 runs and over. But he's got that all-important wicket. The others still looking for a wicket. Mohammad Imran and Aditya Bhatia, they'll have a major role to play. Will be interesting to see who bowls the penultimate over of the game.
Yeah, are they going to rely on the spinner? Aditya, well, I think he's going to continue here. And Akshay Rathore, he's hit one mighty 6 already. Can he get a couple more in this over? Like you mentioned, they'd like to get up to 100 plus, maybe 105, 110. That will feel like a safe score. It's been a very cagey game so far. Both sides having the momentum, seesawing between them. And in fact, it's going to be Clive Alfonso, the off-break bowler, coming in for the 9th over. Interesting move. 2 wickets in the tournament so far for Clive. Very good economy rate. And he has to bowl 6 good balls here. Try to get rid of Lovepreet and keep the scoring in check as well. Squirted away towards deep square leg. There is protection out there. So Lovepreet, how many more can he add on to his 50?
Yes, he's the set batter. He'll have to make sure that he plays the maximum amount of deliveries left in the innings. And if he can do that, Z Games will cross that 100-run mark.
Yeah, it wasn't Furqan Khalil or Shah Rukh Amin's day, but Lavi has come to the party. Slowly but surely found his form and his footing in the fan code DCC X10. Excellent strike rate so far. Oh, it's a big full toss. Slightly high. GB Alex giving a look to his leg umpire, but it seems it's all right. Got away with that one, Clive Alfonso. Perhaps slipped out of the hand. On a length, and that bottom hand drives it down the ground for another boundary. Despairing dive there by the fielder. He just couldn't catch up to it. 4 runs.
Lovepreet Bajwa is taking the game away from G-Force Lions with this special innings. Has hit the ball clean time and time again. And the fielders, well, they've not done justice to the bowlers. A catch dropped and now a misfield.
Very costly indeed. Those misfields. Spot on there, Shoaib. So Clive will be under pressure here. Takes it on the full, belts it past the extra cover and long off. No chance. Back-to-back boundaries.
Oh yes, another full toss. An easy shot for Lovepreet to play the kind of form that he is in. He's not going to miss out. Outside off, all he had to do was get it right from the middle of the bat and place it in the gap. He's done it to perfection.
Placement, absolutely, as you pointed out, was the key there. Threaded the needle. Needed to beat that extra cover. Needed to beat that long off. And he looks super relaxed at the crease. 59 of 32. He's not let the momentum slip for a second since that dropped catch. Ominous signs here for G-Force Lions. Not a good over from Clive at all. He's looking around here and there, but well, he really has nobody else to blame. If you're going to bowl high full tosses, has to bounce back. Flighted delivery, but very full. That's better. That will work. Still not an awful over. Only 10 off it. But maybe Akshay Rathore can send it out the park once again. Looks a solid player. Good technique. Full toss. Hit hard. And all the way for a maximum. There you go.
Poor delivery again, this time from Clive, and Akshay Rathore joins the party. A 6 to end the over. 16 runs off it. 93 for 2 Z Games strikers.
Last over, last over.
Final over, Mohammad Imran. Flat and quick. That's one way to do it, Shoaib. They need to save as many runs as possible.
Oh yes, absolutely. They need to finish on a positive note. They started off well in the innings. Managed to restrict Z Games in the first few overs. But as soon as Lovepreet Bajwa started going just like this. Oh, beautiful hit from Akshay Rathore this time. So if Lovepreet Bajwa can do it, Akshay Rathore can do it one level up.
This boy has got some serious striking ability. Look at that. Deep in his crease and just powered the ball through. At one stage, I thought our cameramen were in trouble. 100 up for Z Game strikers. This has been a brilliant partnership.
21 of just 9 deliveries. A good delivery from Imran. Very well bowled. Outside that range of Akshay Rathore. And that is what you need to do. You need to be smart when you're bowling. You need to think on your feet.
Yeah, using that angle, sliding the ball across. He steps into it, but it's been skewed in the air. Who'll catch it? Oh, it's been bobbled and dropped. Well, can you believe it, Shoaib Ahmed?
Well, I can't. To be honest, I cannot comprehend this kind of an effort from G-Force Lions. They've got some young players and you expect them to be a lot better with their fielding. This time, right into his hands and then just popped out.
In fact, he overran it there. Was sprinting in too hard. Latched onto it again and it's a 6 once more. Akshay Rathore is making it rain. Absolutely glorious hitting.
Yes, that's batting of the highest caliber. Very well done. Just waited on that delivery and clearing his front foot. He's launched that towards long on for yet another 6. 29 runs in 12 deliveries. And Z Game strikers are definitely striking hard against G-Force Lions.
He has that rare ability to make it look easy. 108 for 2. Fantastic. 29 of 12. Right in the block hold. And well, Lovepreet unfortunately will come in as dismissed. A run out to conclude. But 108 for 2 in the allotted 10 overs. for 3 rather. That has been sterling work done here by Akshay Rathore and Lovepreet Bajwa. This time yorked him. Good fielding of his own bowling and casually flipping the bail off. So 109 the target. I think the men in dark blue will feel pretty happy about their batting effort.
Especially the comeback that they've made after losing 2 quick wickets. Akshay Rathore and Lovepreet Bajwa have stitched a very important partnership for Z Games, and that will help them in the second innings. The momentum definitely in their favour, and now G-Force Lions will have to bat out of their skins to get those 108 runs. Mind you, the wicket is not very easy to bat on. They will be hoping that Z Games also return the favour in terms of dropping catches and giving some dollies.
Well, let's take a look at the batting scorecard then for you. Furqan Khalil and Shahrukh Amin, the 2 regular openers, not getting much between them. 4 of 5 for Furqan, 11 of 8 for Shahrukh Amin. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, the standout batter, 61 of 34. And Akshay Rathore impressed all with his beautiful striking of the cricket ball, 29 of 13. 3 extras to take that score along. And in the bowling, Atar Rahman was very steady, 1 for 14 in his 2. Haider Ali, none for 12, bowled a wonderful spell. Vijay Kumar, 1 for 20, but then Mohammad Imran got clattered alongside Aditya and Clive Alfonso. They were 35 for 2 at one stage. And what a brilliant partnership between Akshay and Shahrukh. Here are the highlights then. Furqan Khalil starting off the innings with a boundary and then gifting his wicket. Good catch taken by Mohammad Imran at mid-off. Vijay Kumar took a bit of a pounding, but eventually he did pick up his man, this time soaring into the air. Shahrukh Amin just bouncing out of the palm of the fielder. This was nicely flicked, but straight to that fielder at deep square. 35 for 2, this game could have gone either way, but Lovepreet Bajwa and Akshay Rathore took a bit of time to get going, but then started clearing the fence with ease. And young Aditya Bhatia, well, he had a very harsh lesson to learn. Anytime he overpitched the ball, he would just smack down the ground for 4s and 6s. Atar Rahman bowled a very good power play over, but even then, look at that lovely extension of the arms from Lovepreet. And then Akshay Rathore, firm base at the crease and just going straight down the ground, aiming for that side screen time and again. Look at that power he has off the back foot. That's something quite remarkable. And this was the final dismissal, a run out of Lovepreet. So 109 runs is the target for G-Force Lions. We'll take a short break and be right back for what should be a very thrilling run chase. Stay tuned.
Good evening and once again welcome back. Second innings of match between G4's Lions versus Z Game Strikers. G4 Lions need 109 runs to win. They're allotted 10 overs. And look at the batting card of Z Games. Furhan Khalil and Shahrukh Amin, the star performers so far in the tournament, has flopped tonight, but it was the youngster Lovepreet Bajwa who stole the show with his 61 of 34 deliveries, and Akshay Rathore also coming to the party, 13 balls 29. And talking about the party, joining me in the Combox is Abdul Rahman. Welcome to Combox.
Thank you so much, Mudassir Ali. Ataur Rahman, pick of the bowlers, 1 wicket for him. Vijay Kumar again amongst the wickets, and Haider Ali, 2 overs, just 12 runs. And that fifth bowler going for a lot of runs, 108. Well, the captain did say they wanted to chase about 100, 110. So I'm not sure if Vijay is happy enough, but they did drop a couple of crucial catches, and that was the difference between that 108 and what could have been 90, 95 odd.
And to start the chase, G4 Lions has got both the openers who are in tremendous form, especially Imran. To start the bowling proceedings, it's young talented Mohammad Ismail, 5 wickets to his name, and look at that economy of 5. Straight away on the mark, a quicker delivery on the off stump, a dot delivery.
Yeah, Asjar Ashfaq and Mohammad Imran, 2 very good batsmen. If they get going, that 108 will be done and dusted in 8.5, 9 overs. Oh, targeting the stump this time. A very polite question from Ismail. Sir, is that hitting the stumps?
Definitely drifting towards the leg stump. He got that ability to bowl in the power play. This time trying to go big. Clears the point. Ball racing towards the fence. There's a chase by the fielder. Good job, but at the end the ball crosses the fence. First boundary of the innings.
Well, Akshay Rathore has actually taken the ball with him over the ropes. Have a look at this. The ball running away. He did really well, both Faisal Altaf and Akshay Rathore, and then just scooped the ball up and took it with him over the boundary, helping the G4 Lions at that time. Oh, very well bowled and good adjustment as well from Asjar. He didn't go through the shot, just checked it, played it down the ground for a single. And Mohammad Imran will be on strike. What a devastating batsman he is. If he gets going, we're going to have a lot of fun. Very similar to that Zaman Atari innings. 176 strike rate. Hit straight, back to the bowler. And the commentator's curse is very much alive in this fan code DCC X10.
Brilliant catching. Straight hit towards the bowler, and no mistake this time by Ismail. That's the end of dangerous. Imran Ali walks back without opening the account. 5 for 1.
Haider Ali comes into bat, had a good day with the ball. And if that form, that 33 that he scored against the Expendables, if he can repeat that, well, G4 Lions will be a very happy side. Mohammad Ismail with the wicket to his name already, and he's got another one. Well, it's Haider Ali It's another wicket, back to back for Muhammad Ismail. And G4 Lions are in a lot of trouble already. Look at this ball coming in, straying low. A nothing shot in the end. A big breakthrough this, Mudassir Ali.
A quicker delivery and big gap between pad and bat. Walks back Haider Ali. Another batsman without opening an account. 5 for 2. Over number 1 gone.
Well, a lot of responsibility now on Asjar's shoulder as Faisal Altaf comes into bowl. He's had a good tournament so far, Faisal. 2 wickets to his name, couple of runs as well, some catches. He's a rare talent, this lad. And starts off with a delivery down the leg side. Well, I think I need to keep my mouth shut now, Mudassir Ali. I talked up Imran, he got out first ball. I talked up Haider Ali, he got out first ball. And Faisal Altaf's first delivery is a wide down the leg side. I'm taking donations now. Anybody wants a wicket, please come and tell me. I'll praise the batsman, or if you want to get hit for runs, I'll praise the bowler.
In the meanwhile, nice glove work by Furqan Khalil. We are praising Furqan Khalil.
Oh, this seems to be contagious. As they say, ये बीमारी छूने से फैलती है. A bye is given. Extras adding up. Clive Alfonso, the new batsman in. And all I'll say is he's a right-handed batsman.
Nothing much to talk about his stats. Just 10 runs and the average 2.50. 83 is the strike rate. In deep trouble. They have lost the big man Imran Ali in the very first over.
Gets a full toss. First up, Faisal Altaf unable to find his radar. And he gets off the mark. Now Clive Alfonso. What an over that from Ismail. Just the 5 runs, 2 very big wickets. And he's dented this run chase. They have all to do now, the G4 Lions. Still have batting. Low down the order, a couple of hitters. But they don't want to leave it too late. When you're chasing 10 and over, a couple of bad overs and then you're down to 12, 13 and over needed. Hit in the air towards square leg. Just check the shot, Asjar. And very lucky that ball is not carried to that fielder.
The young lads are performing really well for Z game strikers. Whether it's bat or ball, it has been tremendous in this tournament. Once again, a slower delivery, just drifting once again towards the leg stump. This time, no mistake by the wicket keeper. Wide given by the umpire Alex. 10 for 2. The next game is coming up. A big game. I would say Rasasi versus the Expandables.
Yeah, these 2 matches are key matches now. If the Z game strikers win, they will move up to number 2. Play down the leg side. And Rasasi And Expendables will basically become the game that knocks out one team. If Expendables lose, they are virtually knocked out of the tournament. If Rasasi lose, they are knocked out of the top 2 spot. So all to play for in this fan code DCC X10 Division 2. This is an ITW and Pacific Group production. Hard driven, but straight to cover, no run. So even with all those extras, just conceded the 5 so far, Faisal Altaf.
Smart thinking by the captain. Started off with the left arm orthodox spinner. Then the second over given to Faisal Altaf. Right arm medium fast bowler. Charging in. Final delivery of the second over. Trying to shuffle and play over the final leg. A slower delivery once again. Beaten. Ashfaq 2 gone, 11 for 2.
Well, just 2 overs done, 11 for 2 as Ali Iqbal comes in to bowl. Not a bad first outing for him. Just the economy rate is 6 in the first game. A bit of a hold up. Clive Alfonso just preparing himself. Ready to go. Oh, hit hard, straight, handsome for a maximum. Clive Alfonso enjoying that delivery in the slot. And Ali Iqbal under pressure from ball 1 now.
Welcomes the youngster with a maximum, Clive Alfonso. At last a maximum in the second innings for G4 Lions. Someone needs to play a blinder. After losing those couple of wickets, it's up to Clive Alfonso and Asjar Ashfaq to do the repair job.
First ball 6 to start off. Ali Iqbal spell. Second ball in the slot. He's timed it perfectly, placed it perfectly as well. And he gets a boundary. 10 of the first 2. Is this the over, Mudassir Ali, that they needed to loosen the shackles?
2 balls, 10 runs. Definitely they'll be eyeing this over. G4 Lions, Clive Alfonso. Brilliant timing and placement between mid-wicket and a long on. They're targeting the young left-arm medium-fast bowler, Ali. Brilliant shot. Lofted over extra cover. Yet another maximum in this over.
Well, I'll tell you what. The sound of the bat for that 6 was musical. We are about at least 120 meters away, and we heard it as if the batsman was standing right next to us. It almost hits Shoaib Ahmed, who's on his phone. You have to be very careful outside, guys. It's raining sixes.
Look at that wood. Brilliant timing. Targeting young Ali Iqbal, chasing that 109 target. Though they have lost a couple of wickets, they're back on track. Clive Alfonso batting beautifully on 18.
Oh, again, it's a maximum, is it? Yes, it is. Clive Alfonso, you beauty. 22 of 4 deliveries. Ali Iqbal under pressure. Furqan Khalil has no words. And it's Clive Alfonso who's having the time of his life.
This is all about the timing by Clive Alfonso. A full length delivery lofted over the long off fielder. 22 runs so far of just 4 deliveries. Moves to 24 of just 6 deliveries. Clive Alfonso back on track, G4 Lions.
Well, we're missing Kais Farooq here, and I'm sure he would have said this is the make or break over. Oh, wide outside off stump, tries to cut it, and a dot ball. Well, Clive Alfonso needs to keep his cool here. He's the man they need right at the end to finish off the game. Would have been better trying to cut that ball. He tried to go over mid-wicket. Yeah, there, just talking to himself. Play good cricketing shots and you will get runs. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-over game or 20-over game. Oh, brilliant effort there by Glenn. Tracking back, but he's hit another maximum. 28 runs off this over. The chase is on now.
Before this innings, nothing was much to talk about Clive Alfonso batting, but he's making it count. Moves to 30 of 8 deliveries. 3 gone, 39 for 2.
चलो चलो जल्दी जल्दी फील्ड पे जाओ सारे लाइन जल्दी आओ अच्छे काम कॉमन फील्ड थोड़ा ओए अली फील्ड में रहे ओवर हो गया तेरा
Well, that's the over. The over that might have changed the game for G-Force. A 6, a 4. And then that was an amazing hit. Music to the ears. And then he get another one over cover. And then the last one, a valiant effort on the boundary by Glenn. And he's just tapped it over the bar for another maximum. Ali Iqbal is shell-shocked. And they've brought in Glenn Fernandez now.
Four overs, 6 wickets to his name. 8.13 is the economy. Not in a convincing fashion. The single has been taken by Ashfaq. He missed the trick. He should have bowled out Ismail.
मियां
100% there, Mudassir. Maybe keeping Ismail for that floating power play or the optional power play, but I would have bowled him out. Another wicket here, and the game would have been done and dusted. Clive Alfonso. Oh, it's in the air.
वेरी वेल बॉल
Just checking his shot. That man is going to play a key role as well with the ball. Nadir Hussain. Yet to see him bowl.
वेल बॉल लाला सारी सोच समझ के
The good thing is that they're targeting the bowlers. They have targeted weak link Ali Iqbal. This time it was way down the leg stump and full advantage taken by Ashfaq, playing over the fine leg ball, racing towards the fence for yet another boundary.
Yeah, very good looking shot that from Asjar. Going down on one knee, crossed the wickets, and then going over the short fine leg fielder. Didn't try to hit it too hard.
थोड़ा पीछे से यार सर्कल
And that was the key to get the boundary.
बस जेरी बस
For G-Force Lions, 45 on the board already.
इधर वाले मैच में रहे ओवर भूल जा
And I know the guys in black and white, Rasasi sitting outside is cheering on G-Force. They need them to help
पकड़ अली
in
शाहरुख
terms of the results. Oh, a tame dismissal in the end. A nothing shot by Asjar.
Glenn at last got the breakthrough. Just checking his shot at the last moment. The mistake has been done. Straight into the hands of the captain Shahrukh Amin. Run a ball 11 for Ashfaq. Walks back with the help of two boundaries. 45 for 3.
एक जगह चाहिए ना चेंज करता इधर करता यहाँ खा लेते हैं बड़ा एंड चलो फील्ड पे गुड कैच शाहरुख बैड एंड ग्लेन एक और ओवर करना है अभी एक और ओवर करना है तगड़ा रहे लेफ्टी है लेफ्टी यहीं आएगा शॉट पॉइंट शॉट पॉइंट फैसल ऊपर वहीं रुकेगा जेरी पॉइंट आ भाग किया जेरी क्विक जेरी एम्पायर के जल्दी आ जेरी
New batsman Ishan Khan.
अब्दुल्ला
Best of 18. And they need a lot more from him. He looks switched on, Ishan. And can he support Clive Alfonso? 31 of 9 deliveries for Clive. And if he can play a similar role to Lovepreet, be able to take his team home.
एक ही है
And the stumps this time played nicely, going down towards that square leg boundary. But just a single. Glenn Fernandez. What a find he has been as well in this tournament so far.
ये अच्छा करी हां 6 ही आए हुए हैं इस पे लास्ट बॉल अच्छा करी वो कवर हो जाएगा फिर 12 का पहुंच जाएगा एवरेज
They need one more partnership. G4 Lions, after losing Ashfaq, walks in Ishan Khan. 64 of 38 balls.
पकड़ कैच
Sam trying to go over mid wicket. The ball sailing high, but no mistake by Faisal Altaf. 2 wickets for Glenn in this over.
Well, he tried to drag it from outside off stump. That is the slightly bigger side of the ground. In the end, the cameo is over. Clive Alfonso throws his wicket away. 31 of 10 for him. A good catch taken by Faisal Altaf. And now they are in a lot of trouble, the G-Force Lions. (31 of 10). Brilliant knock by Clive Alfonso. G-Force 45 for 3. The end of 3.4.
लंबा चेंज नहीं करो
Well, that was the end of the over. 46 for 4 at the end of 4. Ataur Rahman comes into bat. Ishan Khan supporting him. Well, I almost said Ishan Kishan, and I'm sure they needed Ishan Kishan here, the G-Force Lions. Nadir Hussain comes into ball. And a quick single brings Ataur Rahman on strike.
Specialist of slower deliveries and back of the hand deliveries comes in Nadir Hussain. Was player of the match the last time Z Game strikers played here. 4 innings, 4 wickets, economy of 7.25.
A good looking shot that. Atar Rahman will get a single, but the important thing was he didn't lose his shape, not trying to hit the ball too hard. And that's what they need now. The G-Force Lions are actually up with the required run rate. They need 10 and over. They're going at about 10 and over. So they can afford to play out Nadir Hussain and target another bowler as long as they have the wickets in hand, as long as they have the batsman left. Goes for the slower one again. And good fielding. But they take a single. That could easily have been a boundary. Mudassir.
Nicely done by Ejaz on the fine leg, definitely saving a couple of runs for his team. Brilliant effort by the big man.
49 on the board. Nadir Hussain comes in again. And an under edge to the wicket keeper. A dot ball. Well, I'm so glad in this production there's no camera in the comm box. About 4 people munching and eating and enjoying their dinner. Shoaib Ahmed with a big smile on his face. So is Ahmed Khwaja with a nice cup of tea in his hand. And Mudassir Ali and I are working hard. Single brings up the 50 for G-Force Lions. And again, they're going at a very good run rate. Just the 4 wickets that they've lost is what's causing the trouble. 59 needed of 31 deliveries. It's anyone's game here. Again, another slower delivery. Cut towards point. A single. Or is it a direct hit? Oh, that's going to be a very tough thing for G-Force if they've lost a wicket. No, the umpire says he's not out. Doesn't call the third umpire. So now it's the end of the over. Just having a quick look. Furqan Khalil with the throw. Yeah, he's in. He's in, and the umpire Khalid in a very good position. So 51 for 4 at the end of 5. And to take you through to the end of the innings is going to be Ahmed Khwaja and Shoaib Ahmed whenever he finishes his dinner.
सीरियस रहो सारे जैरी तगड़ी बॉल करिए अब्दुल्ला खुलो अब्दुल्ला.
Thank you very much, Abdurrahman. 58 required of 5 overs for G-Force Lions. Ishan Khan and Ataur Rahman at the crease. Mohammad Azaz coming into the attack. So crucial passage of play. Can G-Force Lions maintain their momentum? And can the strikers chip away? Trying to force that. It was too straight. And just that scoring slowing down in the last couple of overs here, Shoaib.
Good evening, Ahmed. Yes, you're right. I think G-Force Lions have just lost some steam in the last few overs. But 2 new batters in the middle.
It's gone straight up. This should be a simple catch for Furqan Khalil. No mistake. And Mohammad Azaz just took 2 deliveries to strike. Ishan looked like he was struggling out there. And it's finally come to an end pretty quickly for him. Pops up an easy catch.
Yes, that scoreboard pressure taking a toll. A nothing shot really. And a simple catch for Furqan Khalil. Ishan Khan out after scoring 4 of 6 deliveries. G-Force Lions half the side back in the hut. It's 51 for 5.
शाहरुख इधर ही है शाहरुख आ जाओ एक अब्दुल्ला एक्स्ट्रा कवर आओ जल्दी से शाहरुख थोड़ा नीचे उतरना बस अब्दुल्ला ठीक है ठीक है नहीं ठीक है
Vijay Kumar coming in at number 7. Well, the intent is right. He's looking to hit some boundaries, reverse the pressure being created. But now the striker is firmly in control of the game. Need a partnership desperately. He's heaved it towards square leg and finds the fielder who takes a wonderful catch, Glenn Fernandez, with the thigh 5.
"51 for 5, now 51 for 6. Back-to-back wickets. That was hit straight towards the fielder and a very good catch. I would say that takes a lot of effort, a lot of balance, a lot of presence of mind, and Glenn had all of that. 6th wicket down as Z Games are inching closer towards victory. Vijay Kumar, the captain, out for a duck. It's 51 for 6.
चलो चलो शाबाश जहरी, अपनी मर्जी से कर, तू बादशाह है अभी यहाँ पे। दूसरा कर, तीसरा कर, तू कर। 81 5-1
51 for 6. 2 more deliveries to go in the over. Another short delivery, similar shot, this time along the ground. Glenn will cut that off. Will only be a single.
Been a good fight back by the Z Game strikers bowlers, especially the spinners. Mohammad Ismail and now Mohammad Azaz doing a brilliant job.
Wide off.
Nicely glided away, but straight to Faisal. In fact, Akshay at point. Concludes another successful over for the men in dark blue. 52 for 6 at the end of 6.
बैट्समैन स्ट्राइक देना उनका नाम शबीर है। शबीर लिखते गए। शबीर 6 आउट होते हैं। जब स्ट्राइक शबीर
एक ऊपर आएगा जहरी, दे पाना।
शबीर 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 शबीर
चारों किधर आएगा? राइट ही है।
So Glenn Fernandez on to bowl his second. 2 wickets to his name already. And that wonderful catch at square leg. So he's had a good day in the field. Let's see if he can add on some more wickets to his tally. Certainly looks very likely. Slip in place. That kept really low, drag towards deep mid wicket. Nadir Hussain, I think they're saving him for the death overs. But firmly in control right now are the strikers. And G-Force will be disappointed with their batting effort. They were right in the game to start. That massive over taken by Clive. Oh, this could be a bit of a mix-up here. Late response to the call by Nipin. In fact, it's Shabir Kunhi Marakkar. What was he waiting for? Ataur Rahman was almost next to him in the crease.
Well, that fumble has allowed them to take that run. Had that been a clean collect, it would have been curtains for either of the one.
This time he goes big. Flick of the wrist. Sails over mid-wicket for a maximum. That's a better shot. No need to run between the wickets.
Yeah, that was a clean hit from Shabir. It was in the slot, asking to be it, a flighted delivery. And he says, thank you very much. Full swing of the bat. And it's gone for 6.
Well, he certainly has that big striking ability. I think he's caught Glenn Fernandez by surprise there. Next ball just bowled into the pitch. Nothing floaty at all about it.
Flat and quick from Glenn. Has bowled well overall. Just that previous delivery was a nothing delivery.
If you can get hit for only 1-6 in your 2-over spell, you've done well, I reckon. Oh, this time it's been sliced towards deep extra. It's going to plug and land and dribble away for 4. Unlucky there.
A 6 and a 4 now in his spell. 20, but I think it's still a good spell in the context of the game. That was a good clean hit over extra cover. Would have wanted to time it a lot better, but he'll still get 4 runs.
Very quick outfield. It's dewy, so it just quickens up a bit. Bowled him! This time, the perfect armor from Glenn Fernandez. And he gets his 3rd wicket of the night. Beautifully bowled.
Well, Ataur Rahman had no clue where the ball was going to pitch and where the ball was going to go after it pitched. Completely broke the defenses of Ataur Rahman. Big gap between bat and pad, and look at that. Excellent delivery from Glenn. Peach of a delivery to dismiss Ataur Rahman. 7 of 7. It's 65 for 7.
ग्लेन थोड़ा नीचे ही रहना पीछे शाबाश जेरी तगड़ा ही रहना फैसल फैसल सही है जेरी ठीक है
65 for 7 after 7. Rocked on the back foot. Has found the fielder. Good covering from the fielder at short mid wicket.
well ball जेरी
Yeah, it's all gone pear-shaped for G-Force Lions here. They'll be disappointed.
एक ही है
Worked away towards square leg. Vineet Nair joining Shabir at the crease. And he's looked quite impressive as ours. Flights the ball nicely. Gets some drift in the air as well.
Yes, bowlers who can flight the ball are the ones who've got most results. This time a lot quicker and flatter from Izaz.
Yeah, it went straight on off the pitch. Natural variation perhaps, or it was a different kind of delivery. Kept low as well. Oh, tied up between his pads. That was mighty close. So they're not picking what Izaz is doing here. Wonderful over. And that equation is getting more and more difficult here, Shoaib.
Yes, they need sixes, they need boundaries, and they need them now.
Slices it over cover. Just between the two. Mohammad Ismail posted out there at the boundary. 42 of 13, so a boundary every ball.
Yes, they need runs. They need some big hits. Shabir, who's on 10, will have to take that responsibility.
One-handed shot over mid-wicket. Very lucky. Didn't fall to hand. And overall, it was Lovepreet Singh Bajwa and Akshay Rathore with that big partnership. They were 35 for 2 at one stage and took them all the way to 108. That pretty much settled the contest. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard for the Lions. Asjar 11 of 11. And then the top order just got blown away on back-to-back deliveries. Mohammad Ismail bowled beautifully to Mohammad Imran and Haider Ali. But Clive Alfonso, 31 of 10, 28 in 1 over. At that stage, you felt, hang on, the Lions may romp to victory. But then Azaz and Glenn Fernandez combined beautifully to once again put the game in favor of the strikers. And now 68 for 7. Looks like it's pretty much done and dusted. Mohammad Ismail coming back into the attack. And the umpire is just conferring. I believe this will be the power play over. There you go. There's the signal to confirm. 3 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard ring. And we'll need at least 20 of this one to make a game of it. Let's see what Shabir can do. Oh, struck on the pad, but perhaps hitting him outside the line there, Shoaib.
Yeah, close call. Close call. A very good appeal. You've got the luxury and liberty to look at that in the replay. So let's have a look. Leg by signal. I think it's a very close call.
Yeah, Ismail didn't really ask for it. I think he may have realized not hitting him in line. Hit straight by Vineet. And good work there at long on. Had to be on the move. Keeps it to 1. So now the maths is out of the equation now, Shoaib. Now we need something miraculous.
Yes, a no ball and a free hit. A couple of them maybe.
Down the leg side. Fired in. Looking for the base of the stumps.
And this is where you need to keep and stick to your basics. I think you don't need to try anything different. You've got the equation in your favor now. Just keep bowling your stock balls and let the ball do the rest.
Oh, beats everybody once again. They'll scamper for 1. Furqan Khalil just being a bit casual behind the stumps perhaps. It's not easy to keep to a bowler who's really firing it in. But he's telling Shahrukh, what am I supposed to do? I'm making the batter miss the ball. That's all I can really do. Drilled down to long on for 1.
It's just a single will not hurt. Z Games 37 needed, 36 now of 8 deliveries, and it's almost certain that Z Games are walking away with the 2 points.
Big full toss flicked away towards mid wicket. It will land in front of Nadir Hussain, who hasn't been used in the bowling at all. So the strikers should make it 3 wins out of 3. They've been on a roll. Still some jitters in the batting, especially the top order. Inside edge, beats the fine leg. And it will be a streaky boundary to Vineet Nair to conclude Ismail's spell. He'll be frustrated about that, but the game is in hand. 78 for 7.
कौन कर रहा है चलो जल्दी जाओ यार जल्दी जाओ लवप्रीत लवी यही रुक जा यार शाहरुख है अली इधर आजा अली चल शाहरुख
So it's going to be the captain to bowl the final over of the game. And he's been tonked over mid-wicket for 6. Well, that will wake him up.
Well, that's a good shot and a good start to the over. Shahrukh deciding to bowl. That was a half tracker, a nothing delivery. And he would have been disappointed, Shabir, had he missed that opportunity. It was a golden opportunity. And he's taken it up with 2 hands and a bat.
He can certainly strike the ball big. This game is not over yet. Oh, is that a wide? No, it's a dot ball despite his protests. And I think that will perhaps decide the game. They needed pretty much a 6 off every ball. Skewed away to deep square leg and a misfield. Oh, is that a boundary here? Azaz. That was very, very close to the boundary rope.
Yes, it was. And what I like about the 2 batters is that they are running for their runs between the wickets. They've been very quick and they want to narrow that margin. That's good cricket.
Drilled down the ground. Once again a misfield. Well, they've been slightly sloppy once they realize the match is in hand. So that is something Shahrukh Amin needs to have a word with his troops. Don't switch off even for a millisecond. This is T10. And you can pay a big price. Goes in the air. Does it have the legs to clear? It certainly does. That's a mega six from Vinny Nair.
Yes, from first looks, it looked as if it's not going to clear the ropes. It went high up in the air and stayed there for a long, long time. But I think he connected it very well.
Oh, I would say so. Sheepish smile on Shahrukh's face. Well, he's been blasted for 15 runs. I don't think he's going to be bowling in a live match anytime soon. But it will be victory for Z Game Strikers. They march on. In the end, that partnership between Lovepreet and Akshay Rathore proved to be too much. And it's a handsome victory for Z Game Strikers by 15 runs. 93 for 7 is all that the Lions could manage in their allotted 10 overs. And in the end, it was the spin trio of Glenn Fernandez, Mohammad Ismail and Mohammad Azaz who did the trick here, Shoaib.
Absolutely, and I think the other teams should take a leaf out of this match and understand and assess the playing 11 of their respective side. The spinners will rule the roost here at Vision Cricket Centre, and that has been a very simple task, a very simple idea. If you can get that right, if you can get your spinners to come and bowl in the right areas, the match more often than not will be in your favour. Z Games assessing the conditions well, and they've actually executed their plans to perfection tonight. Deserving winners, and also deserve those 2 important points. Now, what this has done is that it has put Rasasi in a very precarious situation, and it's going to be tough for them to qualify into the next round after this result.
Absolutely. Their fates might not be decided by their own hands. Handshakes all round in a well-contested game here at the Vision Cricket Centre. It's been the hallmark of the fan code DCC X10. All of the matches played in a very good spirit and with utmost respect for the umpires and the match referees' decisions. Well, let's take a look at the batting scorecard then. A target of 109 for GeForce Lions, and they needed something from the top order. All they got was 11 runs. Golden Ducks for Mohammad Imran and Haider Ali Butt. That pretty much made the game out of their reach, even though Clive Alfonso played a stunning hand of 31 off 10. And it was only Shabir and Vineet down the order who added some respectability to the scoreline. 3 for Glenn Fernandez. He bowled beautifully alongside Mohammad Ismail, 2 for 13. And Mohammad Azaz Sajid, 2 for 4. Fantastic spell as well. Let's take a look at the highlights of the second innings then. And it was early wickets. That was the name of the game. Azjar started the game off well, but when Mohammad Ismail found his bearings, that was a wonderful cotton bowl. And this was the next wicket, next ball, right through him. Trapped on the back foot. And then Clive Alfonso went absolutely ballistic. 4 sixes and 1 4 in a single over, taking 28 off it. Anytime that ball was pitched up, it disappeared over widest long off an extra cover. But then Glenn Fernandez came in and settled affairs. Good catch at extra cover. Then one big shot attempted towards deep mid-wicket, safely held by Faisal Altaf. And this was a nothing shot from Khan, straightforward catch. Mohammad Azaz Sajid also kept chipping away. This was another very good catch by Glenn Fernandez. Look at that balance. And then good shot there from Shabir over mid-wicket, but then Ataur Rahman completely bamboozled there. Beautiful delivery. And Shahrukh Amin, well, he got hit for a couple of maximums, but the result was safe by then for Z Game Strikers. So the match summary for you. It was in fact GeForce Lions who won the toss, put the opposition into bat. And it was Lovepreet Singh Bajwa 61 of 34, Akshay Rathore 29 of 13. Their partnership took them to a pretty formidable score. Ataur Rahman bowled beautifully alongside Vijay Kumar, 1 for 14 and 1 for 20 respectively. And in response, GeForce could only manage 93 runs in their allotted 10 overs for the loss of 7. Glenn Fernandez with a 3 for Mohammad Azaz and Mohammad Ismail with 2 wickets each. Clive Alfonso, the standout batter for the Lions, 31 of 10. as Z Game Strikers won the contest comfortably in the end by 14 runs. Well, now it's time for the post-match presentation. Let's head to the pitch sideline with Abdurrahman Tariq.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match presentation. It was game number 11 between G-Force Lions and the Z Game Strikers, a crucial game for both sides. And just a reminder, it was Z Game Strikers that lost the toss. G-Force deciding to field first, 108 on the board from the Z Game Strikers, and in the chase, they were just 15 runs short. The G-Force Lions, some good performances from Azaz, who picked up 2 wickets for 4 runs, and Glenn, who picked up 3 wickets for 20 runs. But there was no doubt the man of the match for his performance of 61 of just 34 deliveries is Lovepreet Bajwa of Z Game Strikers. लवप्रीत साहब, पब्लिक की रिक्वेस्ट तो ये थी कि पंजाबी में हो इंटरव्यू, मगर इस विकेट पे बैटिंग करना कितना मुश्किल है, क्योंकि मैंने देखा है बॉल काफ़ी लो रहती है, मगर आप बहुत स्ट्रेट खेल रहे थे.
सर जैसे जैसे हम इस विकेट पे मैचेस हो जा रहे हैं, विकेट लो होता जा रहा है और ब्रेक होने को सपोर्ट कर रहा है, तो मेरा यही प्लान था कि जितना सीधा खेलूँ उतना ज़्यादा अच्छा है, क्योंकि क्रॉस तो लग ही नहीं रहा था शुरू से ही.
अच्छा, पावर प्ले और उसके बाद ऊपर के 5 ओवर में इतना रन ज़्यादा नहीं थे, तो थोड़ा प्रेशर था कि ज़रा तेज़ खेलना स्टार्ट करें?
नहीं सर, हमारी बॉलिंग इतनी अच्छी है माशाल्लाह कि एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हैं सारे कि यार हम कम भी बचा लेंगे, तो प्रेशर नहीं था, बस उसके बाद फ्लो मिल गया और जाता रहा.
वैसे एक कैच छुटिया सी प्रेशर थी कि अगर उधर आउट हो जाते फिर?
सर बहुत गाला पैनी है सर को तो बस ऊपर वाले की मर्जी सी, बस लग गया तो बस शॉट.
जी, well played, all the best for the future. Well, there you have it, a little bit of Punjabi for Lovepreet Bajwa. And we'll be back after a short break for game number 3, which is between Rasasi and Expendables. Don't go anywhere. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Toss Time. Decided to bat first.